Mrs. Luce, and I'm going to read you a story called Me on the Map. It's about a little girl who finds her special place on the map. This is me. This is me in my room. This is a map of my room. This is me on the map of my room. Do you think you could draw a map of your bedroom? This is my house. This is a map of my house. This is my room on the map of my house. Well, that would be more of a challenge. Could you draw a map of your entire house? This is my street. This is a map of my street. This is my house on the map of my street. This is my town. This is a map of my town. This is my street on the map of my town. You see how they're going from smaller to bigger. So they started in her room and they've gone to a house, now a street, then a town. Now they're going to go to her state. This is my state. This is a map of my state. This is my town on the map of my state. This little girl lives in Kansas. Where do we live? We live in Ohio, you're right. This is my country, the United States of America. This is a map of my country. This is my state on the map of my country. Ohio is here. That's where we live. This is where the little girl lives. That's why it's there. She lives in Kansas. We live over here in Ohio. This is my world. It's called Earth. It looks like a giant ball. If you could unroll the world and make it flat, it would look something like this map of the world. This is my country on the map of the world. So here's how I find my special place on the map. First, I look at the map of my world and I find my country. All of us live in the United States of America. Then I look at the map of my country and I find my state. That's Ohio. This is the part where it could change for some of you. Then I look at the map of my state and I find my town. For most of us, we live in Newark. Some of you may live in different towns. That's where you'll have to talk to your parents about where you live. Then it gets really different. Then I look at the map of my town and I find my street. Do you know what street you live on? And on my street, I find my house. That's how we know our address. We use the number and the street to find our address. And in my house, I find my room. And in my room, I find me. Just think. In rooms and houses on streets, in towns and countries all over the world, everybody has their own special place on the map. Just like me. Just like me on the map. Now talk with an adult that lives with you or that's home with you or a brother or a sister about your special place on the map. Where do you live? What's your address? What state do you live in? What city do you live in? Talk to your family members about your very special place on the map.